back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new here, please, subscribe to this platform, join the platform so that you actually enjoy whatever things always discuss here. Big appreciation to all our good people outside there. Actually, today it has been a very, very blessed day. A very, very blessed day. And also, it is a Sunday. It's a Sunday, and just like any other Sunday outside there. But this one is quite unique in its own ways because we have been in position to see a lot of changes actually happening. And big up to everybody outside there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sheila, for being here. Much respect to you. And I really appreciate the energy you're putting here to ensure that all goes on well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sheila. I really appreciate. Thank you a million times. Thank you so much. Yes, also let me take this opportunity to send a very, very special greeting to Erica. Erica, thank you so much for always being here. I really appreciate. Jacqueline, thank you so much for always being here. I really, really appreciate my good people. Please be free to have a conversation in the chat, so that we share, we share with our people in the community here. Yes, greeting Doreen Small. Thank you so much for always being here and ensuring that all is well. You can also double tap on the screen to like the live stream so that we continue with this conversation very, very smoothly. Me have my glass of water here. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, my good people. We are going to have a very, very interesting discussion because actually a lot has been happening. And I can assure you, it is really putting a smile, on my face. Me, I'm really so happy. I'm really, really so happy today. Tony and greetings to you and thank you for joining. I'm really very, very happy, very, very impressed with actually what I've been in position to observe on the platform. Unique things are really happening, and more development is actually starting to happen in the village. And I can assure you, this is what we need to continuously see. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And it's actually joy that when you support somebody outside there, they're actually doing the right thing. It brings happiness. It brings, that morale of every day going back to support them. It brings really, really very, very great joy. Let me first of all send a very, very special greeting to Othieno Official. Greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you a million times, Othieno Official. Big up to you. Thank you so much. So, with what we have been in position to observe today, it is going to be on record that road that goes to the travel commando's place, or that community road. I even don't want to call it the road that goes to the travel commando's place. I just want to call it community road. But the name is actually Road to Success. That is according to the travel commander. That road is going to be called Road to Success. And indeed, it is Road to Success. Because, when Traintown Grandpa opened that road, there was some little pulling ropes here and there. But he opened it. Big up to you, Traintown Grandpa, for actually starting to bless that road. And now, to what we have seen, more good things are happening. The road has been worked on by Rocio, the wife of the travel commando. And this time around, it has not only benefited only people along that road. Also, Mayugno took it up to his place. Actually, this time around, Mayugno took it up the kitchen. Mayugno took it up to the kitchen. Not even to the compound. You know? A boy from the street is now working on the road with a grader. Can you imagine that? A boy from the street is now working on the road with a grader. It's a very, very big thing. Because here in Africa, we believe such things are done by the government, not individual. You know? Not individual. Big up to you, Tumba Kaboya. Thank you so much for joining. And Monica, oh, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. So, there are individuals that used to talk like they don't have brains. I remember some time back, the so-called, the small boy like stick, Gaity, used to call the wife of the travel commando that Madam Parasite. And I released a lot of videos, some videos about that. And I actually saw him starting to change that narrative. Now, what the wife of the travel commando has done, you know, who is now the parasite? So you want to tell us that the people in the community are the parasites now? You know, people should actually learn how to mark their words. Women like Rocio, there are few. There are very, very few. And you see, when you are marrying, and you marry a woman like Rocio, you know, your life becomes so easier. You know? Because she has actually done a very, very good thing to the people of the community. This road is going to help people in this community. It is not going to benefit only the travel commando or Uncle Mo or Mama Ann's family. It is going to benefit, you know, or Gitiriba and the rest. It is going to benefit a lot of people in this community. So Rocio have actually done a very, very good thing and very, very powerful thing. You know? Greeting to CJ Rehab. Greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. This road, it is going to be on record that the wife of the travel commando has actually changed the narrative in the village to serve the community. Of course, I know I was watching some of the videos from the so-called negative reactors, where actually the moment that construction, actually the moment the video of the wife of the travel commando got done like this, actually before, like the small boy like a stick, before even the video of the wife of the travel commando getting done, he was already there, very busy than making a live stream. You know? Making a live stream. You know, I always keep on saying that there are actually people who don't have shame. there are people who don't have shame. You know, people should actually be appreciative. You know, people should be appreciative with what this family is doing in supporting the community. You can imagine, you know, you can imagine with what the wife of the travel commando has done today, which is going to leave a very, very unique record, you know, in the minds of people in this community. It's a very, very good thing. Very, very good thing. We really, really appreciate, you know, we appreciate Rocio for what you have done in supporting the people in this community. You know, Shava, thank you so much for joining. The so-called negative reactors will not always come out and appreciate. Because I saw the small boy like a stick, you know, was saying that land, people's land is being grabbed by expanding the roads. Bad-minded people, you know, bad-minded people. If people are actually giving their pieces of land, small portion of the land, to allow the road to pass, what is the problem with that? That the road is not recognized by the government, that it's not a public whatever road. You see, when you put your minds that everything is supposed to be done by the government, that is how some people are actually not developing. And when they see the travel commando coming out and his family to change the narrative in this community, actually there is a lot of people outside there who actually feel so bad. Let me tell you, any person with a sober mind, any person with a sober mind would actually want to be very, very close to this family. A lot of people who are outside there actually do admire being in this community. They do admire. Because of the good things, the transformation that is actually happening in this village, in this community. And all this is coming because of the travel command. He has actually played a very, very big role in transforming this community. You know, let me tell you that this village is becoming a pilot home. I mean, a pilot village to other villages. All of them look up to this village. You know, GAT podcast need to know that other places, when you live on a roadway, measurements are calculated for the roadway, but you pay for it. You know, I have a feeling it does not understand that. You know, all of them, they are making negative videos. Mama Chicken, Chickens, and Stick Boy, all of them shameless people. Even BB said, Congrats, Dad has been arrested for land grabbing. You can imagine. You know, we saw from the video of the travel commando, Congrats, Dad was from the garden. Actually, even didn't know probably that the road was being worked on. You know, those are individuals who are actually very, very jealous. They don't want to see. You can imagine you see what the wife of the travel commando is doing. Some of them will not even be in position to do a quarter of it. But when you give them time to open their mouth, they'll open the way they like. But the truth is, she has made history. And I can assure you, most of these villagers are actually happy to see the road. I could easily see joy in a lot of these people's faces. You know, Mayukuno was able to take it to his home. You can now see that the roads are becoming clear. And you can imagine with the design that the travel commando is proposing, you know, the design that the travel commando is proposing to put in that road. Let me tell you, it is going to be, I even don't know, it is going to be one of the most unique roads around. Probably the best road in Kenya, you know, with very good designs, you know. You can imagine. But there are individuals who actually don't come from this village are the ones who are coming up with videos trying to criticize, talk badly of the good things these people are doing. Very, very bad, you know. Yes, greetings to you, Osaro Grace. Osaro Grace, thank you so much for joining, and much respect to you. Let me read this comment. Yes, happy Sunday to you. You know, Tumba, let them talk lies. One day God is going to shut them, their mouth want to open and cannot with their lies. No, yes. So, Percy said no to remove a tree that was obstructing the progress of widening the road. Just imagine, you know, you can imagine that is Percy. But you can imagine her children are growing. Her children are growing, and with the time, those children will also want to ferry materials, construction materials. And you see, even that lady who is Percy, that very road she's using to transport construction materials to her home. Bad-minded individuals, you know. A road, when you have a good road, it brings development. It brings a lot of changes, you know. But you can imagine somebody refusing with a smaller piece, just a tiny piece, to allow the widening of the road. You can imagine how really this lady is. That is the reason why last time I was saying Percy will never change. She will never change. Her brains are too rigid. And you can imagine the travel commando is keeping her children there. Her children always go to the travel commando's place to actually enjoy themselves. You know? But of course, children are children. But you see the behavior of the mothers. Or, you know, the behavior of the mother to these children. You know? It's really, really not nice. You know? Just a small piece of land. Small! You know? And the road, you know, they expand the road. It is for the betterment for all of them. You know? Very, very bad. That type of behavior, really, it's alarming. And I wish one day she can open her eyes to see the light. Because actually the travel commando is trying to bring light in this community. And I'm very happy that a lot of other people were actually, they actually allowed the road to be expanded on their land. You know? Yes, Percy is dying with bad mind. I don't know who buys food from her, always digging her nose hole. You can imagine. A very, very dirty woman. You know? Carol West, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. Anthony Mulama, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate. Big up to you. You know, Doreen Small added protein low. So when she is picking her nose and putting on food, she's adding some proteins. So, Jumbo Mark, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. Yes, I really, really appreciate, you know. So, it is really unbecoming, you know. And she said she apologized to Marwa the other day. You know, you can imagine. That is the reason why I'm saying, even Ernesto, he has not changed. You know, he's just trying to deceive people. There is no change. Look at now what pastors have done. A small portion of land is what they needed. You know, a small portion does not cost anything, and the road will become wide, and people will enjoy the road. They are not putting any single coin in expanding the road. They are only requesting that give us a small portion of the land. We expand the road so that even you, if you want to bring materials or what, the road is already. Let me tell you, there are people who are cast from the beginning. They don't see good things. If that road was to remain small, if the traffic commander had not worked on the road, how would she bring materials at her home? How could she bring? When I say Percy children not go to the villa, you said on the children are innocent. You see? Dora, greetings and thank you so much for joining. Hello, David, and hello, everyone. I'm still quiet, but here. Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate. To me, I had a feeling that those children are actually very innocent. But the mother, the mother is, but you see, dealing with somebody who have not gone to school is actually very hard. A person who have not gone far with education is actually very, very hard. Probably, she wanted the travel commando to give her some little money so that she can allow the road to pass. Because that woman is too rigid in the brains. Percy is in another level. Her character is real alarming. The tree in front of her property will stick out like a boat in a pool. So, me, I really wonder how some people actually think. Because I have seen, and me, to my thinking, I have a feeling that when they had started that construction, probably some so-called negative made a phone call to Percy, and they told her, don't allow those people to expand on your land. It is very, very possible. Very, very possible. There are individuals who are outside there who are actually putting their eyes day and night in that village. They don't want to see any progress. And because Percy's brain is too rigid, she does not think for herself, she'll listen to such things and probably say, please, you guys, do not enter in my piece of land. And yet this very road is going to help her. It's going to help her children. It's going to help her family and everybody surrounding that area. Thank you so much, Janet Iris. Thank you so much for joining. Big up to you. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Good things, when they're coming, there's always a lot of challenges. Just like the day Train Town Grandpa started opening that road, there was a lot of issues some individuals were raising. And this time around, other people have opened their hearts and they have said, let the road be open. And I have a belief, even those ones who have refused today, there are higher chances next time when they're going to rework on that road, there are possibilities that they're going to allow the road to be expanded. But it is not really good for Percy to conduct herself the way she's behaving. However much you have your personal differences with people, but a road remains a road. A road is not for individuals' benefit. It is for the public, not individual. And I wish if she could understand that, it would be actually a good thing. Remember, she erected fence when Titi town grandpa did the road last year, so she must resist again, appear loyal to the donors. Exactly, that's what she's trying to do. You know? But time is going to prove them wrong. Time is actually going to prove them wrong. You know? But if it's, I don't see any of those fools advising her, supporting her finish her house. That is it. It's the reason why some of them are actually now crying. You know? These individuals are just full of deceiving them. By the way, don't be shocked that that house of Percy is going to remain like that. Don't even be shocked. Because they have used her to the dot. They have used her. They have used, if they were to finish that house, they would have finished it long time. But because right now they're looking at her like she's a nobody, you know, they don't need her, you know. They have used her to the dot, and there is nothing they are going to benefit from her. That is the reason why now frustration after frustration, you know. But the fake leader was saying the road will benefit for Mara, not for the villagers. Those are the characters. You can imagine that that is a leader in the community. You know, me, I would really want to urge this youth in this village that anybody who behave like the fake village should not be given any position. They are actually good people that can shape this community. I feel Nasto can be a very good leader. Nasto. I feel. But now when you look at the fake village leader, really, that one only minds about his stomach. There is nothing much he thinks of. He only minds about what benefits him. You know? Now, the characters he's having, he think other people are also like him. You know? The behavior he's having, he think also the travel commando is like him. You know? If the travel commando was a bad person, he was not going even to allow Mayuguno to work on his road. He would tell him first to pay something for him. But you see how now the road is open. You can easily see, you know, you can easily see this road goes to Mayuguno, this one goes to a travel commando, this one goes to where you really see. Even at night, you can walk in that road with peace, without any fear. You know? You know? All these are development. All these are development. You know, the issue of the car is there coming. The issue of the car is coming. And the reason why the fake village leader probably is talking the way he's talking, because he knows exactly that the travel commando and the wife, they actually want to buy their family car. The first family car. And that is what is paining a lot of these people. But see, me, I keep on wondering, why should it really pain you? Wait, you are not going to put your money there. These people are going to buy their car with their money. Eh? They are going to use their money. Even the road they're working on, they're using their money. You know? And this road is going to benefit the community. But you see the rate at which they're throwing words. Now, let the travel commando brings the car. Then we are going to see. When you are jealous, when you are bitter with the development, you will never develop, you will never grow. And it's a reason why these so-called negative reactors, they are very, very stagnant in one position. I'm not seeing any of them who are coming and they are becoming so powerful. There are those who actually thought they are going to outcompete the travel command. You know, they thought they are going to make it with their negative reaction. I'm not even seeing their videos hitting 20,000 views. I'm not seeing. You know, some of them thought they are going to outcompete the travel commando. They were going to become so powerful than the travel commando. Where are they now? You know, where are they? They are still rotating in 2,000, 3,000. You know, let me read some message here. Marwa said the most negative neighbors given the project his blessing because his son now has a car who is passing to resist this progress, and she's a pedestrian. You can imagine they want to work on the road to be good so that she can walk with her leg properly without anything piercing her leg. But you see how stupid it. You know, you can imagine. Rocio has honestly done a great job supporting the community. Yes, she has made it. And me, because of that, I would really want to say, Rocio, you have made us proud. It's a good gesture. She made it very, very clear that the people in this community has welcomed her. You know? They have welcomed her very, very well. But let me tell you something. The day I saw Rocio, the first day I saw Rocio at the villa the first day, I said, this is a wife material. Yes. And you can now see with your eyes that the wife of the travel commando can actually do anything to support the husband. That is how things are supposed to. I wish Bugoma woman can also try to copy something. Of course, I know she's just, desperation is causing her pain, and there is nothing she can do apart from trying to shift her hatred to Rocio, because they are progressing, things are moving so well, so she has to throw everything to the wife of the travel commando. But the wife of the travel commando has really put a very big challenge outside there. And instead of these people criticizing her, I wish they could only just say, thank you for doing that to the community. Thank you for blessing the people in this community. Because that is how a person with a good heart does things. It is not all about money. You know, it's not all about money. You know, because however much you want to keep that money in your pillow there or in the bank, and that money is not making you happy, there is no need to have it. But when you have that money and you're doing with it something, and you see, the happiness of these people in the community is the happiness of the travel commando and his family. And that's what we need to see forward. You know, David can never, not even in a million years. Karod, you know, David Karod can never, not even in a million years, agree with you 100%. You know, that is so true. Sheila Chaka, she will be driving the new car and she looks for ways to support Marwa. Exactly. You know, David, that mama chicken, low class look, the way she lives, tell her to fix the toilet, please. Let me tell you what the wife of the travel commander has done. It has really challenged a lot of people. It has challenged a lot of people. Actually, there are individuals who were not expecting that at all. They were not expecting. She caught people off guard. Off guard. And that one really shows, you know, that one really shows how she's determined to keep the family going. You know, it shows. And I'm really very, very happy to see that all is still moving well. You know, people who have been talking, people who have been crucifying her, people who have been, you know, making a lot of noise, I hope they see the truth. Because the truth is now very open for people to see. You cannot be fighting good people and you progress with it. You will be deceiving yourself. In history, it is going to be for years and years that the wife of the travel commando worked on that road. Even years and years, it will remain. You know, greeting Mona. You know, it is going to be there in history, in the history of that road, that the wife of the travel commando at one point worked on that road and the village became open. What these people have done, they have opened the village. You know, they have opened the light that goes to that village by opening that road. They have really done it so well. And that is how things are supposed to be. But when you see these confused individuals like this Bugoma woman, a woman with no direction, who is very busy talking so badly about another woman who is actually trying to change the narrative of the village. Even if you are so blind, sometimes we need to appreciate the fact that good things are happening. You know, and it's not only coming from the travel commando, it is also coming from the wife of the travel commando. Also, Mayuguno is trying all his best to ensure that the road going to his place is open and his neighbors will also enjoy that. That is a blessing. You know, it's really a serious blessing. Doreen, you are correct. Stay in the bold letters. You know, last time Rocio said, I'm here to say, you know, last time Rocio said, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. She made it very, very clear. So for the haters who want to try to talk, let them talk. But I'm very, very sure they're actually wasting their time. You know, they're actually wasting their time. So, with what has happened today, the construction of that road, I've been in position to see that Congress dad was actually very, very happy. He was very, very happy. You know, Congress dad was very, very happy. You really see the excitement. You really see the excitement. And I have a belief that people who have blocked some areas in that road, with the time they are going to end up regretting it. The world has moved on, but these primitive negative people are so slow to accept the change. I agree with you 100%. You know? But change is going to change them. If you don't want to change, change will change them by force. Good day, David. Where have you been? I'm happy to see you. I'm very much here. Thank you so much. Big up to you, good self. David, big up to you, your good self. Thank you so much. The time has reached for this community to open and more blessing to pour in this community. when the roads are coming, remember construction started. Now the road is coming, and I can assure you, Gitariba lost his fence today with a smile. Yes, and actually the travel commander says it's going to help him to work on the fence, which is actually a very, very good thing, And also you will be in position to access his road very, very smoothly, Cecilia, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. So, when the construction started happening, now the roads are coming. Development is coming. Next time we are going to see probably the hospital is coming to the village, or a school is coming to the village. It is going to attract a lot of things. Just give it time. A lot of things is actually going to happen in this community. It is going to happen, because people who are bringing development in this village, they are focused people. They actually know what they want to do. You can imagine if Jamaican uncle put up a construction, the house, because he has started talking about it. Winnie Ball puts up a construction the other side of the river. Look at how that area will change. How that place actually is going to change. Have that type of, have that imagination. Look at the Jamaican uncle, the home is there. Look at the princess, the home is there. Look at Gitiriba's place, the home is there. Look at Winnie Ball, the other side, a lot of development, Look at the development that is coming. So, there is something so unique that we have been talking about in this platform for a very, very long period of time. That the development that is going to happen in this village, it is going to be development that we are going to live to tell that it was happening on our eyes when we were seeing, which is actually a very, very good thing. And me, I thank God that we are actually part of that. It might not be through anything, but by us watching the videos and supporting them, we are also playing a part. And that's how life is. That's how life is. Let me first of all read this. Yes, I saw him yesterday. He was very happy that Marwa is doing for the D. That's why you see Kohera regretting to give up Marwa not to be. Kohera is a deadbeat father. There is nothing that he can do. He is only busy lamenting. Sheila, I see you, sister. Greeting, Michael N. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate. When the trenches are dug, the rainwater can be controlled and channels to avoid erosion. Exactly. I agree with you. So, in this community, David, they cannot keep a good man down. God is in everything. This family, does parents are always praying for their children. Exactly. That is the reason why individuals who have been fighting this family for a very, very long period of time, they are not succeeding. And now I only see them opening their wide eyes on their camera. You really see somebody struggling to open his eyes, that looking for the video. Today was I look at this stupid Gaty. He was on his old laptop or what, trying to look that he's looking for the video. He's looking for. He only looks for where he feels there's a problem. It means how all of video he could not see anything good. He could not. But somebody wants to look for something. You see, they wanted to make the road to enter here. I was like, now look at this one. Really? Greetings to you, Diana Charles. Thank you so much for joining. Yvonne Canning, thank you so much for being here. Agnes Thomas, greetings and thank you so much for being here. You really see somebody struggling, looking for something to say. You know, the road speaks for itself. Why are you looking for smaller things to create problems? You know, you really see that the road is there. The road is open for people to see, and the villagers are appreciating. But you find somebody trying to look for what something to say, struggling. I was like, now look at this smaller boy like a stick. Why are you struggling to shame yourself? You know, there is a person with sober mind will not oppose the road. A person with sober mind will not oppose the road. People with bad minds are the ones who will oppose the road. You know? And for them, they were happy. They were happy that Percy refused with that small portion of land. Yeah? She did good to refuse. Why don't you want to see changes in this community? If in your home that you can imagine that road is supposed to be a footpath, not for vehicles. If the travel commando wants a road for his vehicles, let him create his own road. When he was constructing there, didn't he know that he was supposed to have a road? You can imagine a small boy like a stick. That is jealousness. If the travel commando is buying a car, is it stopping other people from buying cars? Let them also buy cars, because now the road is open. You know? And I really wonder, why is it that this small boy, this tiny boy, you know, a boy whom you can just hold like this and you throw like a ball. You can just hold him and you throw him like a ball. When he sits in his computer, making a lot of noise, causing problems. I hope she won't use the road. Let's wait and see. You know, sometimes there are people, you know, you see a tiny man like a rat. And when for us, some of us, we put words there, they think we hate them. We don't, but we hate the character. But that stick boy, lazy, he can go out to make content. They cannot talk about Coco Mama in London. She's trying to make content, but it is not easy for her. By the way, Coco Mama is really suffering. Even the views are not viewing. You know, the viewing is not going. The same thing with the fisherman. You know, she used to make noise and, you know, things are not moving well. Malnourished, Gaity. The boy looks like he does not eat. Like he does not eat. But when you open his mouth, you see a problem. A boy of problems. If one day somebody could hold him like a stick and just throw him the other side, maybe that is when his head will open. You know? Lorna, good afternoon to you. Big up to you, and thank you so much for being here. You know? The truth is, positive will always win. It is the truth. That is why you see some of them now very stagnant. You know? Very, very stagnant. Please give the video a like. You know? Thank you so much. The truth is, development has come to the village, and Rocio is part of that development. There is no way you are going to rubbish that. If they think it is easy, let the fake village leader also do that where he stays. If they think it is a minor thing, let the fake village leader also go and do that where he stays in his locality. And let the so-called the lion also go and do that. Because for us, what we want to see is development. If it is easy, let them go and do it. You know, David, look out for the old man to come out to talk about Marwa and the road. We will hear, watch out It is coming. That old man is dying in his own comedy. There is nothing you can do. There is completely nothing. I only see this. By the this year has been really a very, very interesting year. It has been from the beginning, it was a bit challenging, but now I'm starting to see, a lot of good things happening. A lot is actually happening. And we are really very, very happy with that. And now we are seeing how the so-called negative reactors are falling apart. They're falling one by one. Step by step, we shall reach there. We shall reach there. There is no doubt about that. Yes, Coco Mama is in London now. It is almost 14 days. Somebody is hosting her. She cannot manage to sustain herself there for all that time. Somebody is hosting her. The old man will criticize Rocio for funding the road project like he did, for daring to build her own mansion as a young woman. You can imagine, I was reading a comment from the smaller boy like a stick on his platform during his time when he was in his live stream. Somebody was saying that the wife of the travel command is working on the road. Are they married? That maybe they had a marriage in secret. That maybe those people, they have had a marriage in secret. Those people probably have got married in secret. You can imagine. You can imagine. Somebody wants to know everything that happens at the travel commando zone. You can imagine, that how can she work on the road like she's, they must be married. Those people must be married in secret. You can imagine. The stick boy blocked me. Yes, one day I was reading your comment and you're giving him a time. So, when Rocio was working on this road, it is actually painful to some of them. Because by the time somebody comes out and say, she's working on the road, is she married? Oh, they got married in secret. That is jealousness. That is actually jealousness. People who are bitter, people who are actually very, very bitter. Stellar greetings to you, You can imagine that type of thinking. That actually somebody want to say something to try to bring confusion. They need to appreciate. They need to appreciate actually what Rocio has done. Yes, Tumba, she is making videos saying she is in Jamaica. We don't want that toxic kind of behavior in our country. We have our own problems there. Yes. Even Mama Chicken blocked me. Everybody has blocked you. So, it is actually not easy. Working on the road, it is a sacrifice. And that is the sacrifice that the wife of the travel commando has been in position to do. And we have been in position to observe that. We have seen it with our eyes, and we appreciate her for supporting the people in this community and actually doing what a lot of people outside there have really appreciated. Me personally, I have just said big up to her, and she has really made it. She has made it, and it is going to remain on record that the wife of the travel commando at one point worked on the road and people appreciated. Big up to her and the travel commando for actually trying all their best to ensure that they change the narrative in the village. That is what people are supposed to be proud of, including the so-called negative reactors, because it is worth celebrating. It is worth echoed out. It is worth to be talked about. Me, I cannot be ashamed to come out and say the wife of the travel commando has done well, because she has done it. You know, amen, amen. Job, well done. Exactly. You know, greeting David Omaje, and it is good to see Mama Maisha Rocio helping the community with this project. A true Korean daughter-in-law. Exactly. You have hit the nail. You have banged it on the head. A true daughter. How many women have been married in that village, and they have not done what they have not done what the Rocio have done? How many of them? Some of them have been there for years and years, and they have not done anything. Now Rocio have just come, and she has made a change. She has made a change, and people, there are individuals who are not appreciative of that. Big up to her. She has really made us proud. Rocio, we all out here are very proud of you, Mama Maisha. Yes, big up to her. Rocio, good. Rocio, job well done. Well done, you know. Well done, Rocio. We really appreciate. The children can now have races on the flat road, thanks to Mama Maisha. Exactly. She has really made it. You know, I'm happy there seem to be more for Mara than, you know, for Mara than against him. Even disgruntled neighbors are changing their tune on thoughts for the road. Exactly. Greetings to you all in the chat room. Yes, blessing. Now they are busy on Jamaican politics. Imagine. You know, things are not moving on their side. Guys, this is a good topic. Let's give the video a likes. Yes, thank you so much. You know, so actually, I would really want to urge all of us who are in this live stream to give the wife of the travel commando a thank you. I would really want to request all of us to just type, well done, Mama Maisha. Well done, Mama Maisha. Well done, Mama Maisha. Please let us just do that, just to celebrate this good thing that we have been in position to see, that the wife of the travel commando has actually done it. You know, she has really made us proud, and we are happy about that. You know, it's a blessing to this community. And let's just type, well done, and well done, well done, well done. You know, so that we make it very, very clear to people who don't have eyes to see. Well done, Mama Maisha. Well done. Please, guys, smash the like button. Well done, well done, well done. Sharon, well done, Mama Maisha. Agnes Thomas, well done, Mama Maisha. You know, well done. Yvonne Canning, well done. CJ, well done. Thank you, Rocio. You know, Sheila, well done. Lex Kevin, well done. Doreen Small, Job, well done. Hotaro Grace, they think talking about Jamaican politics will get Jamaica on her side. Well done, Agnes Thomas. You know, well done, Mama Masha. We are really very, very proud of you. Well done, Doris Small. Well done, Mama Masha. Carol Weiss, well done. Yes, well done, Mama Masha. We are really proud of you, and we really, really appreciate what you have done to your community, to the people in this community. Really well done. Greetings to you, Janet Iris. No, well done. And we really appreciate what you have done to this community. Well done. Mama Wifey, yes, well done. Well done. And it's a blessing really to the people in this community. Well done, Rocio. We are really very, very proud of you. And well done, well done, well done, well done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dana Child. Job, well done. Yes. Michael N, well done, Mama Maisha. Big up to Mama Maisha. We really appreciate. Yes, well done. Job, well done. Yes, it is really a blessing. Jacqueline, well done, Mama Maisha. Yes. Yvonne Canning, yes, well done. David, I'm happy because the lazy gang where I think Rocio will leave, but now she will stay. Well done, Jumbo Mark. Well done, Ro. Yes, it is really a blessing to this community. And well done, Mamasha. We are really very, very proud of you. You have made history, and history is happening when we are seeing with our naked eyes. We really appreciate you for the good work you have done to this community. Big up to you, Mama Maisha, for making us really, really very, very proud. We're really very happy of you. We are very happy for what you have done. And we really, really, deep inside our heart, we really appreciate what you have done to your community. Treehouse, what is happening? We are really talking about the road that has been open, and that is the wife of the travel commander has financed the opening of the road that goes to the villa and serving the people in this community. That's exactly what we're discussing today. Well done in Jesus' name. Amen. Yes, Marwa, you have a great wife, Mama Maisha. Well done. Thank you so much, my good people. I don't know why the lazy gang think Rocio is leaving. She's not going to leave, and she's not going anywhere. Yes, that is exactly what we're discussing in today's live stream. And big up to everybody. And thank you so much for always, making it up to this platform and ensuring that all is moving on well. Big up to you, the travel commando, and your family and your wife, that you're really making it happen. And well done, Mama Maisha, for really making it happen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate our good people outside there for really ensuring that all is well and things are moving so smoothly in the village, and we are here to observe the new development that is actually happening in the village. Shame to the so-called the negative reactors. Shame on them, and shame on them. Let them learn how to really echo out good things. Really shame to the negative reactors. You have been ashamed, and Mama Maisha has made it happen. We are really very, very happy, with what Rocio have done. Rocio is very happy, Yes, Ro, we are very proud of you. Amen, exactly, Carways. Hello. Yes, whoa, fantastic. Rocio is Mara's rock, and Baby Masha is the cherry on the cake. Exactly. Yes, blessing to the family, and we really, really thank you for always ensuring that things are moving so well. The road is not a joke. It is not. If they think it is easy, let them also go and work on the roads in their community. Then we are going to see from there. Working on the road is actually very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. And when somebody do something like that, we really need to appreciate. We really need really to appreciate. And thank you so much, my good people, for making it happen. And thank you so much for always supporting the wife of the travel commando and supporting the entire family. And also thank you so much for always coming up to this platform and supporting me here. And I really appreciate my good people, because you make me happy, you make me enjoy, you make things move so well in this platform. And big up to all of you. I really appreciate your big support always to this platform. Actually, we are going to be ending this live stream in around maybe like 7 minutes from now. But really, I would really want to first send a very, very special greetings to Treehouse, my favorite YouTube family. Yes, Treehouse, greetings to you, and thank you so much for joining. Carol West, thank you so much for being here. Sheila Oshaka, thank you so much for being here. Jacqueline, thank you so much for being here. Yvonne Canning, thank you so much for being here. Tumba Kabuya, thank you so much for being here. Agnes Thoma, thank you so much for being here. Yvonne Canning, thank you so much for being here. Jacqueline, thank you so much for being here. Carol West, thank you so much for being here. Lake Shalif, Lake Kuf. I don't know whether I'm always mentioning it well, but thank you so much for being here. Let me say Kivu. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your big support always to this platform. Thank you so much. Yvonne Canning, Sheila, thank you a million times. Agnes Thomas, thank you so much. Lake Shali Kivu, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate. Janet Harris, thank you so much for being here. Yes, Jumbo Mark, thank you so much for being here. You know, Michael N, thank you so much for being here. Diana Charles, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your big support. Yes, Janet Harris, thank you so much for being here. Lake Shaklif Kivu, thank you so much. Agnes Thomas, thank you so much for being here. Carol West, thank you so much for being here. Doreen Small, thank you so much for being here. Mona, thank you so much for being here. Glaudate, thank you so much for being here. Hotaru Grace, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. CJ Rehab, thank you so much for being here. Yvonne Canning, thank you so much for hearing. You know, Sharon, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Carol West, Agnes Thomas, thank you and thank you a million times for supporting this platform. I really appreciate and thank you so much, my good people. Lona, Roslyn, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate. Yes, yes, Lake Lakivu, thank you so much. Chris, thank you so much. You know, Mona, thank you so much. Stella, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your big support always to this platform. Jacqueline, Stella, thank you so much. You know, Mona, thank you so much. You know, please, if I've, you know, Tumba Kabuya, thank you so much. Sheila, thank you so much. And thank you so much, my good people. CJ Rehab, thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much, my good people. I really appreciate, you know, always coming back to watch my videos and also supporting this platform. Jennifer, Kisha, thank you so much. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Dinah Child, thank you so much. Thank you a million times. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. I really appreciate my good people outside here. There, Karim, thank you so much. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Ava, thank you. Thank you a million times. You know, Cecilia, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for always supporting this platform. I really appreciate, thank you so much, my good people. Please, if I've not yet mentioned your name here, please comment so that I can be in position to read your comment and also giving you a shout out, because you are really playing a very big role in ensuring that things are moving so well in this platform. Thank you so much, my good people, and I really appreciate. Yes, all is moving on well, and I would really want to take this opportunity to say thank you a million times. Thank you so much, my good people. And tomorrow we are going to have a live stream on Dr. Wewe YouTube platform. Please, if you have not yet checked Dr. Wewe, please check and also subscribe to Dr. Wewe. And thank you a million times. Let me take this opportunity to wish all of you the best. And thank you so much, my good people, for always supporting this platform and ensuring that things are moving so well. Trending video. No, there are really people who are so confused. But thank you so much. Let's meet again in our live stream tomorrow on Dr. Wewe YouTube platform. And also remember, there's already a video that is also already out. Please check that video out. Thank you so much, my good people. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you. See you again, my good people. God bless all of you. See you again.